everyone. I just wanted to do a little bit out of a personal post for you today. It's about something that I've been struggling with myself. I wasn't really sure whether I was going to post this or not. And by the way, this is like take 200. No, not that bad. It's just I a lot in my videos because I'm not really used to being behind the camera. I'm really out of my comfort zone. But, you know, I think that sometimes it's nice for me to share things with you. So I'm just going to roll with this one. However it turns out, I'm going to roll with it. So anyway, it's really difficult sometimes, I think, when you have a business. Do you show your personal side? Do you be all professional? And although I'm professional in what I do, on a personal level, I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I'm going to continue to be like that, because to be anything other than that way just wouldn't be me. So my post today is about pet loss and pets, because it's not really an advice post for you guys. It's more of a can you give advice to me post, because it's something that I'm really struggling with a lot right now. And I've had many customers come to my page and buy hair or fur, sort of fur keepsakes and ashes and stuff like that. And the first thing they always say to me is they make apologies for, and they say something like, I know it's only a dog, or I know it's only a cat. And this post really is to let you guys know I get it. I get it more than you realise. And it's not just a pet. It's not just your pet, your cat, your dog, your any other pet. It's your family member. And, you know, for me personally, my pooches, Hugo and Max, are as much my family as any other member. Just because they're furry, does that mean I shouldn't love them any less? You can't put conditions on love. You just can't. So anyway, so how have I been struggling? Well, this little guy I've had since a weenie puppy, and he's 15. He's 15 years old now. This month he's 15, and I've been really struggling, having a hard time, I think, for the last probably couple of months now, because, you know, it's really visible now. He's got cataracts. He's recently become deaf. He's always been my little shadow wherever I went. You know, even if I shut the bathroom door behind me, he's there scratching outside of it. So everywhere I go, he goes. And even more so now, he's become deaf. And I know now, you know, I'm coming to that realisation that I need to prepare myself to lose my best friend. And as soppy as that sounds, you know, I'm struggling right now. You know, I turn the lights out at night and that's all I can think about, you know, and I see him wandering around and wobbling about, and I do feel, you know, I'm one of these people that's always been, well, not always, for the last, I'd say, 8 years, tried to be really optimistic, really happy-go-lucky. I like to have a good giggle with my friends, and I still do. However, the last couple of months, I've not been my usual positive, happy-go-lucky self, because I'm having a hard time. I'm having a hard time watching him and knowing that the inevitable is right around the corner, and I'm not dealing with that. I always say to my customers, you know, your loved ones, they're always watching down on you, and they're wanting to see you happy and to thrive and to have a wonderful life. you know, and they wouldn't want them to be the cause of you spiraling down on a downward spiral of upset and, you know, turmoil in your own mind. They wouldn't want that for you. And I hope that I can take my own advice when the time comes. Yeah, so it's difficult, and just because they're pets, dogs, cats, whatever, doesn't mean, like I said, that you should love them any less. They are just as much a member of your family, and they're loyal, they're loving, you know, they're always there when you want to cuddle, or you're feeling down, or you're feeling happy, with wagging tails, happy to see you, always happy to see you. And so, yeah, love of my life, Hugo. He's my best friend. He's my little fur kid. And I know there's a lot of you non-pet lovers maybe out there thinking, God, gee, what is this girl on? It's a dog. But I guess I have a few words to say about that, but I shan't on video. But I guess you'll just never understand. You'll never understand. If you don't get it, you don't understand. But I know those of you who I've made keepsakes for do get it. You do get where I'm coming from. And I know from me personally, I haven't had a whole heap of love from humans from growing up to now, apart from my daughters and close friends. But I have from my pets. You know, I've had trust, loyalty, love, companionship, and you know, you never feel alone when you've got a pet. So, like I said, I just wanted to let you guys know that please don't ever apologise and say to me, I'm sorry, I know it's only a pet, because I do get it. I completely understand, and you know, I always seek comfort in the Rainbow Bridge poem, and I hope that when time comes and that I'm going to be strong and I'm going to deal with it. But I can say that I will, but I really don't know. I really don't know. I've never had anybody, I think, that's been really close to me pass away. I know I've said, you know, my mum passed away from cancer, and my dad took his own life. I wasn't that close to them, my adopted parents growing up. I mean, adopted or not adopted, doesn't it? To me, they were my parents. I'd spent a lot of my teenage years in children's homes, so there was not a lot of love loss, even though I loved my mum dearly. I really did. But losing this little guy, who's always been there, never shown anything but love, I don't know how I'm going to deal with that. And, you know, like I said, when I should turn out the light at night, that's all that I'm thinking about right now. So, you know, if you guys have got any words of strength and encouragement for me who've been there, then that would be wonderful. And anyway, I just wanted to introduce Max too, because I don't want him to feel left out. He is probably the funniest looking little thing that you've ever seen in your life. Look at this tongue hanging out. This tongue permanently hangs out. We rescued Max about 4 years ago. You could see every bone in his skinny little body. And he even had an old heel broken bone, and he was filthy dirty. His claws were so long that he couldn't even walk. So goodness knows what this poor little guy's been through. But he's a happy little fatty now. He's Hugo's best friend, and he's always there for me too. He knows when I'm sad, he knows when I'm happy. He is a food beggar though, I must admit. He begs all the time. All he thinks about is that tubby belly of his. But yeah, he wasn't so trusting when we first got him. He took a long time to sort of come around, and now he's happy. Now he trusts us. So he's happy, I'm happy, Hugo's happy. So anyway, I just wanted to let you know that a little bit of personal turmoil in my life that I'm going through, and just really to let you guys know that you're not alone. There's so many of us out there. Don't feel silly that it's just a pet. Don't ever feel silly about that, because there's so many, probably so many more of us out there than you realise. But anyway, that's all from me for today. I'm getting tongue-tied and I've probably missed out so much more that I wanted to say to you all. But that's all for now, and I just wanted to say bye-bye. And Hugo wants to say, Hugo's just squad at me because I went to pick him up. It makes him look like in a great light, doesn't it? Anyway, take care, look after each other, lots of love.